Today we're diving into the delightful world of Butternut Bisque, a creamy and comforting soup that perfectly balances elegance and simplicity. This versatile dish is ideal for both special occasions and casual weeknight dinners, making it a fantastic addition to your culinary repertoire. Whether you're hosting a dinner party or simply looking to warm up after a long day, Butternut Bisque can elevate any meal. The key to achieving that rich, flavorful profile lies in using fresh, high-quality ingredients, particularly the star of the show, butternut squash. Its natural sweetness pairs beautifully with the aromatic notes of fresh onion, creating a harmonious blend that tantalizes the taste buds. As we embark on this cooking journey, you'll discover just how easy it is to whip up a bowl of this delicious soup. With a few simple steps and minimal prep time, you'll be able to impress your family and friends with a dish that feels both gourmet and homey. So, gather your fresh ingredients, and let's set the stage for a cooking experience that promises warmth and satisfaction. Get ready to learn a straightforward yet scrumptious butternut bisque recipe that will surely become a favorite in your kitchen, perfect for any occasion. To begin crafting your butternut bisque, the first crucial steps involve creating a rich and flavorful soup base. Start by melting a generous tablespoon of butter in a large pot over medium heat. As the butter begins to foam, add finely chopped onions, stirring gently to coat them in the melted butter. This initial sautéing process is vital, as it allows the onions to soften and develop their natural sweetness. It's essential to cook the onions slowly, allowing them to caramelize just slightly, which enhances their flavor and adds depth to the bisque. Patience is key here. Don't rush this step, as the sweet aromatic base will set the tone for the entire soup. Once the onions are translucent and fragrant, it's time to introduce a secret ingredient that elevates the bisque tomato paste. Adding a couple of tablespoons of tomato paste not only contributes a subtle acidity, but also enriches the overall flavor profile of the soup. Stir the tomato paste into the onions, allowing it to cook for a minute or two, which helps to deepen its flavor. This combination of sautéed onions and tomato paste creates a robust foundation for your butternut bisque, ensuring that every spoonful is packed with deliciousness. With this flavorful base established, you're well on your way to creating a comforting and satisfying soup. Preparing butternut squash for your bisque is a straightforward process, but it requires some care to ensure safety and efficiency. Start by selecting a firm, heavy squash, which indicates ripeness. To cut the squash safely, place it on a sturdy cutting board. Using a sharp knife, slice off both ends of the squash to create a stable base. Next, carefully cut the squash in half lengthwise. This step can be challenging due to its tough exterior, so take your time and apply steady pressure. Once halved, scoop out the seeds using a spoon, discarding them or saving them for roasting later. Now you have the option to either roast the squash or use it raw, depending on the style of soup you desire. Roasting the squash enhances its natural sweetness and adds a depth of flavor, while using raw squash will yield a lighter, fresher taste. If you choose to roast, place the halves cut side down on a baking sheet and roast at 400 degrees Fahrenheit until tender. Regardless of your method, it's crucial to peel the squash after cutting it for safety. The skin can be tough, so using a vegetable peeler or a sharp knife, carefully remove the skin from the flesh. This ensures that you're left with tender, flavorful pieces ready to be incorporated into your bisque, setting the stage for a delicious soup. Now that you have your flavorful base ready, it's time to guide you through the cooking process of your butternut bisque. Begin by adding the prepared butternut squash to the pot with the sautéed onions. Stir the mixture to combine, allowing the squash to soak up the aromatic flavors. Next, pour in your choice of broth, vegetable, or chicken, ensuring that the squash is fully submerged. This will create a rich and savory foundation for your soup. Once everything is combined, bring the mixture to a gentle boil, then reduce the heat to a simmer. This simmering process is crucial, as it allows the squash to cook through and become tender. To check for tenderness, simply pierce a piece of squash with a fork. It should easily break apart when fully cooked. This usually takes about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the size of your squash pieces. After the squash is tender, it's time to achieve that signature smooth texture. Carefully transfer the soup mixture to a blender, or use an immersion blender directly in the pot. Blend until the soup is completely smooth and creamy, adjusting the consistency with additional broth or water if needed. This blending step is essential for creating the velvety bisque that will make your dish truly irresistible. Once blended, return the soup to the pot, and it's ready to be seasoned and served. As you approach the final steps of your butternut bisque, it's time to elevate the dish with a touch of richness and flavor. Begin by incorporating heavy cream or crème fraîche into the blended soup. This addition not only enhances the creaminess but also adds a luxurious texture that makes each spoonful delightful. Stir in about half a cup of cream, adjusting to your taste preference, and allow it to warm through on low heat. Next, it's essential to focus on seasoning and balancing the flavors. Taste the bisque and consider adding a drizzle of maple syrup. This unexpected ingredient brings a subtle sweetness that complements the natural flavors of the butternut squash, creating a harmonious balance. Adjust the seasoning with salt and pepper to ensure that every element shines through. Now, let's talk about presentation, as the visual appeal of your bisque is just as important as its taste. Ladle the soup into bowls, and take a moment to garnish each serving. A swirl of cream on top adds an elegant touch, while finely chopped chives provide a pop of color and freshness. For an extra burst of visual appeal and a hint of tartness, sprinkle some pomegranate seeds over the top. This final touch not only enhances the dish's aesthetic, but also adds a delightful crunch in contrast to the creamy bisque, making it a feast for both the eyes and the palate. Enjoy your beautifully crafted butternut bisque. When it comes to serving and enjoying your butternut bisque, the possibilities are endless, allowing you to tailor the experience to fit any occasion. For a cozy weeknight dinner, consider pairing the soup with simple garnishes like a sprinkle of toasted pumpkin seeds or a drizzle of olive oil. These additions enhance the flavor while keeping things casual. On the other hand, for a more formal dining experience, elevate your presentation with elegant garnishes such as a dollop of crème fraîche, a sprinkle of fresh chives, or even a few pomegranate seeds for a burst of color and texture. Encouraging customization is key to making this dish your own. Feel free to experiment with different herbs and spices, such as a hint of nutmeg or a dash of cayenne pepper for a bit of heat. You can also adjust the creaminess by varying the amount of heavy cream or crème fraîche based on your personal preference. The versatility of butternut bisque makes it suitable for both casual and formal dining experiences. Serve it as a starter at a dinner party, or enjoy it as a comforting main course with a side of crusty bread. No matter the setting, this soup is sure to impress and satisfy, making it a delightful addition to any meal. Enjoy the warmth and richness of your butternut bisque. In summary, the butternut bisque recipe we've explored showcases the versatility of this delightful soup, making it perfect for a variety of occasions. Whether you're hosting a formal dinner party or enjoying a cozy weeknight meal, this bisque can adapt to fit any setting. Its rich, creamy texture and the balance of flavors make it a crowd pleaser that can be customized to suit your personal taste. I encourage you to try this recipe in your own kitchen and share your experiences with friends and family. Don't hesitate to experiment with different garnishes and seasonings to make it uniquely yours. Your feedback and creativity can inspire others to dive into the world of butternut bisque as well. If you enjoyed this recipe and want to discover more delicious ideas, be sure to subscribe to our channel and like this video. Your support helps us continue to bring you exciting culinary content. Additionally, explore more recipes and cooking tips at foodwishes.com, where you'll find a treasure trove of inspiration for your next meal. Thank you for joining us on this cooking journey, and we can't wait to see how your butternut bisque turns out. Happy cooking, and enjoy every comforting spoonful.